It's in the areas that have now been retaken that you get a glimpse of life under ISIL, one that people say was one of fear, oppression and injustice. This is the Al-Ghaidat neighborhood on the western bank of the city. Until a week ago, the fighters were still here, imposing their ruthlessness on civilians, especially those who dare to defy their orders. This man says 2 of his cousins were executed at point-blank range.
They were 2 brothers. One had 8 children, the other 9. ISIL killed them 2 days before they were liberated. They killed them because they refused to let a sniper take up position on the house as Iraqi forces were advancing.
Their bodies were buried in the backyard of the house as the family couldn't reach the cemetery. A few blocks down the road, a house turned into a police station complete with holding cells. The owner's son was shot for enrolling in the army. Yasser knows the place well.
I live in this area. The family took him to hospital. While they were away, ISIL confiscated the house and wrote infidel on it. I was detained here because I smoked a cigarette. I spent 1 day here, no food, no water, not knowing what my fate was going to be. They beat us. I saw them beat children. Just before the army arrived, ISIL burnt it.
Ask anyone here and they will tell you that ISIL was preparing for the military operation for months, taking over private properties and intimidating and controlling the population, all central to the group's war plans. This marking says work finished.
Once they open this house into the other, they write this on the wall, because those who do this work are called the Enforcement Division. They aren't fighters. With this marking, the fighters know they can come and move from house to house and use civilians as human shields.
Similar escape routes were discovered in many places retaken from ISIL. Wherever you go, you find the same thing. Walls knocked through to interconnect different houses and create these corridors where the fighters can move around freely. Now, those coming out of western Mosul lately say that ISIL fighters have been obliging them to take the same route with them and then keep them all together in large groups. And that is how you have this large number of casualties. ISIL snipers are skilled and often take up position near the civilians. The Iraqi army calls in airstrikes, but in the bombings that followed, hundreds of people were buried under the rubble and the military had to switch tactics. About 40% of western Mosul remains under ISIL's control, and an estimated 400,000 people are still out of reach, with little information trickling out. When they emerge, they will tell similar stories, if not worse. Hoda Abdel-Hamid, Al Jazeera in northern Iraq.